My name is Jessica Morey, and I am zooming in from Concord, Massachusetts, which is the land of the Massachusetts tribes. And I'm so happy to be here with you today. And this is actually the first of 4 classes that I'll be teaching once a week for the next 4 weeks. And I'll be going through each of the Brahma Viharas for each week. And so today I want to introduce and practice some metta, some loving kindness practice. And with that in mind, I want to introduce a particular kind of metta that I learned from John McCransky, who's a teacher from a Tibetan lineage. And this is a practice that's also really similar to, you might have done a benefactor meditation that Sharon Salzberg teaches with metta. And so in this practice, what you'll do, I'll invite us each to identify a benefactor in our lives, or a moment of kindness from someone that we've received. And we'll practice receiving that kindness first, offering it to ourselves, and then beginning to offer it to others. So the teaching here is that we learn how to offer ourselves and others metta through having received it. And I found this to be incredibly powerful for me as I learn about metta and cultivate my ability to offer metta. So I wanted to share this with you all. So as you're ready, you can take a few deeper breaths. And as you breathe, I invite you to just feel how your body is doing today, how your energy is in this moment. You can use your breath to bring some balance. So if you're feeling particularly agitated or restless or anxious in any way, you can take a little bit longer exhale. Emphasize your exhale. And if you're feeling really tired or there's a dullness, a sleepiness, then emphasize your inhale. Take a few deeper inhales. So just taking some breaths like that now to allow yourself to settle. And with each exhale, I invite you to soften your body. Let your shoulders release down. You might invite your jaw and the muscles around your eyes to soften. You could have a feeling of being heavy, letting your weight release down into the chair, the floor, the cushion. And as you release your weight to gravity, you might also just get a sense of the earth underneath us, supporting us, holding us up. And even within that, just the kind of metta, the unconditional support of the earth for our life, can be a container for this whole practice. And then I invite you to bring to mind someone in your life who has been particularly kind or generous. It could be someone that you know well, or it might just be someone you interacted with briefly But in that moment, you really felt seen, like you mattered, you felt cared about. So just taking a moment, reflecting on your life and noticing what comes to mind. If no one from your life comes to mind, you also might just think about spiritual beings, the great beings that you know about, that you feel connected to their kindness or generosity, their love. And so you can get an image of this person, this being, if that works for you, or maybe you have a felt sense. You feel what it's like to be in their presence, or remembering the moment of kindness, what that felt like. And you can imagine this being or beings out in front of you. And they're looking at you with kindness and love. You can see in their eyes their care. And allowing yourself to just receive this kindness. You might even imagine it like a warm radiance emanating from this being or person. You can really see how they see your potential, they see your goodness. A deep sense of care. So keep refreshing the image of this being or the felt sense. Inviting your body to soften and just receiving the kindness fully, as thoroughly as you can, to every cell of your body. Receiving the care, the kindness, the love. You might imagine as you inhale, like you're breathing it in to every cell of your body, allowing it to nourish you and awaken your own loving heart. Strengthen your own loving heart through their love. And then if it feels easy for you to do, you can start to offer yourself kindness. It's like you're joining in this field of kindness. May this one, this being, may I experience deep happiness and well-being. May this one be happy and safe. May this one be healthy. May I experience deepest happiness and well-being. So continuing to have the image of this benefactor, this kind moment, receiving the kindness, and then simply joining in the offering to yourself. Using whatever phrase or phrases works for you to connect with a kind wish in your own heart for your own well-being and happiness. And then again, inviting your body really to just soften. It can be a feeling of letting go, letting be into this field of kindness. If there's any part of you that feels contracted or resistant or challenged, just keep inviting that part into the field of care and love. May this too, this part of me too, be happy and well. Fully receive the care and kindness. This thought, this emotion, the part of me that's distracted, just inviting that in, just bring it right in to the practice, receiving. May this distracted part of me experience deepest happiness and well-being, be included in this field of kindness. All the parts of my body included. Everything included. Invited in. May this being experience deepest happiness and well-being. And then you can just rest in this practice of continuing to connect with the kind moments, the benefactors, receiving, offering yourself kindness. Or if you feel a kind of thoroughness, if you feel steeped, this body, this mind, steeped in kindness. And then when there's a sense of a natural inclination of overflowing, flowing out of kindness, then we can shift the practice slightly to allow ourselves to become conduits for the generosity and kindness of these benefactors. So you might imagine them behind you now, continuing to offer you this deep care, kindness, loving wishes. And that is filling you and then spreading out in front of you. You might bring to mind someone in your life that is easy for you to love. You imagine them and you smile. Someone or something, a pet, a friend, a loved one. And having this sense of being in the flow of this field of kindness, receiving and offering at the same moment. So having the image of this loved one in front of you or the felt sense of them and offering them this kind wish. May you experience deepest happiness and well-being. May you be safe and healthy. May you live with ease. So continuing to allow yourself to receive the kindness and let it flow right through you. Just being in the field, the flow of metta. Offering it out from your own fullness. If there's an inclination to include others in the field, you might allow them to come to mind in front of you, letting the radiance of this kind wish, generosity of heart is shining through you to those beings in front of you. Connecting with the image, the felt sense, a phrase. And then just seeing how far, to whom, how wide. Who does your heart want to include in this river, this flow of metta? Letting it spread out. And to close, we might just for a moment imagine all beings on this earth, all beings everywhere. May you receive this flow, this wish, the radiance of metta. May you experience deep happiness and well-being. May you be well. And then allowing your attention and awareness to come back just into your body, sitting, noticing how you're feeling now. Sitting, breathing body. And if you close your eyes, you can open them. Allow yourself just to orient to the space around you, to your day. And I hope you have a beautiful and happy day. And I'll look forward to seeing you in the coming weeks. Take good care.